Here's some names for you. Sergey Brin, Larry Page, Elon Musk, and Richard Branson. Yes, all billionaires, tech icons, and avid kiteboarders. The emerging sport is Silicon Valley's new obsession, and it's also led to an unusual, very exclusive conference where venture capital, startups, and kiteboarders all pursue some serious work and, yes, some serious fun.
This gathering is called Mai Tai Global. One part tech conference, one part kiteboarding jamboree. It started 8 years ago with an unusual meeting. This guy, Silicon Valley venture capitalist and avid kiteboarder Bill Tai, reached out to this woman, Susie Mai, one of the world's top pro kiteboarders.
The first email I ever got from Bill was, our names together spell Mai Tai. I don't know what that means, but it means we have to do something awesome.
That awesome thing between Mai and Tai became Mai Tai Global, an annual gathering in Maui of elite kiteboarders, venture capitalists, entrepreneurs, and executives with major tech companies.
There's a combination of an extreme sport plus a lot of actual information and just like a nice relaxed atmosphere afterwards.
It's become one of the hottest tickets in tech and a struggle to keep the event down to an intimate 120 attendees.
They had something like 1,000+ invites, and to try and whittle that down to a top 120 is a difficult thing.
There are formal morning sessions to pitch startups, explore entrepreneurship, and discuss emerging technologies, but it's the afternoon sessions on the beach and the kiteboarding that forms the common bond. Indeed, attendees see a common skill set required by entrepreneurs and kiteboarders.
One of the things that is unusual about kiteboarding that you will learn when you try is that you need help from a lot of people, because you can't launch by yourself, you can't land by yourself, you can't read something and learn. It's all word of mouth.
And deals do get done here. Sydney-based startup Canva launched at Mai Tai. The online design platform raised $3 million from a group of investors. CEO Melanie Perkins met right here on the beach.
All of a sudden we were thrown in with some of the best investors, the best press people, the best entrepreneurs.
Here's another, Solo Shot, a startup made for this crowd. It's a tripod-mounted technology that trains a video camera on anyone wearing the Solo Shot transponder. It's perfect for the soccer mom set, but one that the kiteboarding VCs instantly understood.
To be around entrepreneurs, just surrounded by them, is just like incredibly useful. Like, one, getting feedback on the product, they're stoked on it because they're going to go home with all this footage that they wouldn't have otherwise had. They're also going to be in my network.
It's all putting Kea Point Beach on the global technology map.
In some ways, I think we are touching the kind of the fabric of these new ideas out here. And we're doing it in Boston and MIT area, we're doing it in Cambridge, we're doing it in Israel. So we're going global hotspots for good ideas.
But you can't be here and not kiteboard, a difficult sport that proves that any kind of startup isn't as easy as it looks.
Corey, is that you at the end?
Was that you getting dragged?
For dear life?
Dear life, it was. Yeah, Susie was using me as shark bait there at that very moment.
Yeah.
That's the first thing you do when you learn how to kiteboard. You learn how to control the kite, and then someone drags you through the water so you get the experience of actually getting the different speeds, and it's a trip.
Did you ever get up on the board yourself?
So our friend Harrison Westwater and I were going to go out, our producer there, we were going to go out for a lesson, another lesson the next day, and a lesson to what kiteboarding is like. Our teacher broke his arm just as he was coming in to get us. So it's it is a harrowing sport at moments. It's cool. I mean, it reminds me a lot of surfing, but it's a little more chill. I mean, surfing, you chill out as you sort of wait to paddle in and drop into a wave and maybe fight your way through to get to the right spot. This thing, you can kind of chill out a little bit and slow down and control your speed. It's more like snowboarding, or I don't know. It was a blast.
Interesting. It's so popular in the tech community.
Yeah, and it goes on all over here on the San Francisco Bay. I mean, some of the guys who we were with in Maui a week and a half ago were out, out at Crissy Field. One of them actually was telling me a story this last weekend where his kite broke and was getting towed out by the current underneath the Golden Gate Bridge and out to, I don't know, maybe back to Maui. Luckily, the Coast Guard came along and gave him a ride. But this is the thing that a lot of the CEOs run here. You know, Adam, as you mentioned, Richard Branson and Elon Musk and the guys who started Google, they're all doing this sport. It's really hot in Silicon Valley right now.
And you know that they are actually doing deals. That's what happens. It used to be the golf course. Now it's hip. It's kiteboarding. Corey, thank you for showing that one. That was pretty neat.
Look, Adam, if you get a chance to work on a beach around women in bikinis or work in the office, I'd go for the former. That's just my advice.
Yeah. Adam already said that's his next vacation. All right.
Should be.
Thanks, Corey. Coming up after